In this Godskin Noble fight, I'm going to be showing you my strategy for defeating the Godskin Noble. This can be an extremely challenging fight if you're a melee build because he doesn't leave a lot of openings to attack, and he's very, very fast and deals very high damage. Generally speaking, if you're playing a ranged build, all you want to try and do is just keep separation from him and keep ranging him down until he gets to phase 2. There's really not a lot to it other than that. You're just going to keep moving backward, dodging his attacks as he does them, and keep casting your spells into him. You never really have to get near him, on purpose, so you don't really have to learn to read his attacks too much other than just making sure to dodge. However, if you're playing a melee build, getting close to him can be kind of difficult, but you do want to try and get close to him as much as you can. If you have a shield, you want to move in with your shield up. Otherwise, you're going to have to be even more cautious and play very, very carefully as you approach. What you want to try and do is bait him into doing his two-hand slam attack where he slams the butt of his weapon into the ground and then slams it again. This leaves you with a good opening to attack him for a couple seconds before getting back away and then sort of moving in again to get an attack. He has a lot of attacks that have long animations, like if he puts his sword up in the air and he does one long thrust, then he's kind of locked into that animation for a second. If you dodge through it or dodge to the side and then attack, you're in good shape. You just got to make sure he doesn't do the variant where he stabs like 7 times or something, and then he can kill you if you get hit. So you just want to keep an eye out and make sure which one of those he's doing and act appropriately. Other than that, there really aren't too many openings in phase 1 to attack him, other than maybe if he's throwing a fireball at you. If you are backing away to drink a potion, he'll generally trigger a fireball. So make sure you keep a pillar between you and him if you need to drink a potion and get behind something, otherwise you're just going to take damage. In phase 2, he'll sort of raise up in the air and then he'll turn on his side and roll at you. If you're fighting him and you're kind of going for staggers, this is a great opportunity to get in a little extra damage, or if you're a ranged character, before he starts rolling. But what I found best when he starts rolling is to put a pillar between you and him and try and get him stuck on that pillar for the duration of his roll. Just kind of keep the pillar between you and him so that he cannot run over you. It's very, very difficult if he gets, if you're not blocking his path with something, to dodge out of the way because he's so wide, or to block. Like, it costs a lot of stamina to block that attack, and usually even if you block the first one, by the time you turn around and he comes back around, you won't be able to block the second one, and again, they're kind of hard to dodge. So keeping a pillar between you is the best thing you can do here. There's also another attack you want to look out in phase 2 where he jumps up in the air. Like, he kind of knocks you backward with his tummy and then jumps up in the air and lands. This is a great opportunity to get in some damage when he lands. It's just like other boss fights. You want to roll through this into him if you're playing melee and then attack him a few times. He generally recovers from this a lot faster than you'd think, so be careful. But that's another good opportunity. Otherwise, it's just rinse and repeat here with the same strategy you've been going for before. Watching out for these 2 new attacks, the rolly one and the jump in the air. And if he does the rolly one again, then again, you want to get behind a pillar and keep yourself between them.